A lot of you guys are telling me that you can't save up because you have to spend all of the time. Maybe you feel like it's just maybe you feel like things are just too expensive as well. But I feel like the universe is telling you like you guys are doing good, but something is going on where a lot of debt is returning. And the truth is coming out about this. There could be a lot of issues at work. There could be a lot of issues in the family. If you guys are dating somebody, you're telling me that you had to walk away from a 3-party, or somebody walked away from a 3-party from you because, you weren't necessarily being as honest as you could be. Or you're telling me that you feel like they weren't being as necessarily honest as they could be. I definitely see that, you guys are waiting on more raises. You're waiting on more promotions. But I feel like the universe is urging you, Scorpios, to take time out for you. I know some of you guys definitely could have a spending problem here. If it's not a spending problem, I feel like you guys are working towards a raise and a promotion because you could be in poverty and you guys are telling people that you don't want to be out on the street. You need to survive. And maybe you guys could be helping somebody in your family in some sort of way. Maybe somebody in the family could be helping you in some sort of way. Maybe some of you guys could be pregnant in some sort of way. Maybe someone could have gotten you pregnant. Maybe some of you guys have to be careful with losing a child. Or just walking away from a child's parent because the situation was just too toxic. Like I said, I feel like somebody wants to return to you and they want to give you a love offer, but maybe you guys are married now. Maybe you're engaged. I would definitely say if you're married, try to focus on bettering the relationship in some sort of way. I definitely see them moving forward here. You guys are definitely workaholics and the truth is coming out about this. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, take your time. Take your time. And maybe some of you guys are working towards a lot of raises and promotions, but I do feel like a lot of raises and a lot of promotions are going to come in. I feel like the universe is telling you that they hear your call. Maybe some of you guys are burning a marriage candle. Maybe you're praying. Maybe you're trying to call someone in some sort of way in order to be with them. I see that too. Maybe you're willing to hear from someone. But I feel like some of you guys have to be careful with dating somebody else and meeting up with somebody else and having someone else in a 3-party. Or you're telling me that you don't want somebody doing this to you. You don't want to be in a 3-party. And maybe you could be dating somebody else and maybe they have kids by someone else. Okay, and maybe you have children by somebody else. Or maybe your dream was to have children in some sort of way. But I definitely see moving forward here, the men, you guys could be definitely walking away from pregnancy, or someone could have fell pregnant and maybe you did not want them to have the child in some sort of way, but maybe they had the child. Maybe somebody who you wanted to have a child with could have had a child with someone else, the women or the men. And you're telling me that moving forward here, you had to let this person go and you had to move on, and maybe you had to settle down with someone else. Okay. But let's see what's going on here with you guys, because I definitely see that some of you guys need to be careful with putting out sloppy work, work that is rushed. I definitely see that you guys have to be careful with, overly working yourself. You guys are telling me you feel like things are not working out, but there's a whole bunch of raises and promotions coming in for you guys that I see, because and maybe you guys are concerned about your security. You're concerned about your well-being with the 4 of Pentacles. You're concerned about a foundation. You want a foundation. And maybe some of you guys feel like you have to keep options open. Maybe even if you're married, you feel like you have to keep options open. Maybe you feel like if you're married, you feel like somebody has another option. But you feel like if someone is walking away, then they would have to have other options, because you guys are telling me that the truth is coming out. But I feel like whoever is coming towards you is giving you a love offer and they want to work on a relationship, but they don't want you to be stressed out. They don't want you to be worried. Like I said, people at work could see that you guys are stressed out and tired in some sort of way. And moving forward here, some of you guys got to be careful, because you guys are also telling me that there's a lot of new people coming in the workplace and you don't want to lose your job. But I feel like you don't have to worry about that, because a lot of times the King of Pentacles could be a boss. And I feel like you guys, if you've had a successful business and you've been bringing what you need to bring to the company, I don't feel like they're going to get rid of you with the 2 of Wands. But maybe some of you guys are ready for marriage. Maybe you could be married, and maybe the truth could be coming out about this, and maybe you're working on a relationship outside of the marriage. Like I said, for the single people, you want to know if this person is ready to get married. This person wants to know if you're ready to either be in a tumultuous, a platonic, a monogamous relationship, because they're trying to move forward with you, but they don't know how you want to move forward, and at this point they feel like, they have to let go and they have to move on, because they don't really feel like this relationship is growing or moving forward, and they want you to continue to come out of stress, and they don't want to stress you out, and they want to make sure you're happy in some sort of way. But whoever's coming towards you, you could definitely trust them, and they definitely want to have a reunion with you in some sort of way. But I definitely see that a lot of you guys are in a lot of conventional situations. Okay, I definitely see at work, but I definitely see at work a lot of you guys are really, really tired. I definitely see them moving forward. Some of you guys could be returning to somebody for a date. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could even be a Cancerian. Yeah, and maybe you guys feel like you're having conflicts. Maybe you feel this at work, but I feel like if you feel like this, Scorpios, then just walk away from work. Don't let it stress you out. Yeah, but you guys are telling me you don't want a business to fail, but if it's going to fail, then it's just going to fail anyways, and maybe it's just time for you guys to just cut out all the drama and walk away from the drama. It's somebody who's coming in with a message as well, and somebody definitely wants to talk to you. I feel like it's an air sign, and I feel like they're telling you the truth. Yeah. But I feel like you guys are telling me you don't want, to be poor, and, you want to continue to walk away from poverty. But I feel like a lot of you guys are, definitely be careful when it comes to not walking away from the debt. Yeah, I think it's time to walk away from the debt. Remember, don't be reckless with you guys' finances as well, because I do see a lot of money is going out. Be careful when it comes to some sort of codependency as well. Some sort of codependency. A lot of you guys definitely need to take time off of work, because I feel like you guys are going to be more happy and you're going to benefit from it. Because sometimes being at work all the time, I see some of you guys could be getting drained. Yeah, definitely need to walk away from the debt. Okay, so you guys' overall energy is showing up as the Six of Cups. So it's something that, you're trying to slowly walk away from, but you're having issues with it. And like I said, maybe this could definitely be work, okay? But I definitely see that moving forward here. You guys could definitely need a break, because something is going on where you guys are not getting your victory, or something is wrong with the way that you guys are seeing things with the Ace of Swords, So be careful when it comes to that, because you're telling me that you're not getting your victory, and maybe you even feel like you're not even on speaking terms with people at work, and maybe you feel like a business is failing. But I feel like if you feel like this, then maybe it's time to walk away, for the Scorpios, because I definitely see that moving forward here. You guys are telling me that you're having money problems, and it's becoming hard to survive with the Six of Swords. Okay, and maybe some of you guys could be traveling, moving in some sort of way. Like I said, maybe some of you guys could have bought a home. You could have bought a house, and maybe you guys are looking for someone to share it with. Maybe you guys could have bought a home or a house with somebody who you guys have a child with, or maybe you want somebody to come stay with you to have a home or a house, but maybe they have a child. And maybe you guys don't want things in your home to get messed up. Like I said, maybe if you guys have a child, maybe you guys could be repairing a home. That's what I'm picking up as well. But a lot of you guys are definitely telling me that you're stuck at work. But with the Eight of Swords, you're not stuck at work. You're not stuck anywhere. Remember, that's a self in prison. That's a self in prison. And maybe people are worried about you guys because maybe they feel like you feel like you got to do things that you don't want to. Maybe some of you guys felt like you had to have a child. Maybe moving forward, maybe you want to be with somebody, but maybe they have a child outside the relationship, or maybe you have to talk to somebody about how you're still dealing with somebody you guys have a child with, or maybe you have to walk away from somebody because they had a child by someone else, and maybe you're taking your freedom. But it's coming out that you guys don't want to have a reunion with someone, you know, and it could be someone who you keep on meeting up with and having reunions with. Specifically, I feel like it's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancerian. Okay, could even be people at work. And I feel like if you feel that way, then just take your freedom. But you guys are telling me that you're in a lot of debt and you don't want to lose your job, and you're trying to keep work coming in. But I feel like a lot of you guys also need to walk away from a lot of the stress, because you know stress can kill. And I feel like a lot of you guys' business is not going to fail. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of you guys need to rest with the 9 of Swords as well. And maybe some of you guys could be doing this, but I feel like they're telling you focus on this, Scorpios. I love you guys so much, Scorpios. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. That's a beautiful reading. And know that you guys are walking away from a lot of debt. And I see a lot of you guys, a lot of money is going to go out. And then you guys are going to save up your money. But something has to give when it comes to a work situation. When it comes to love, I feel like you guys don't want to be in any 3 parties. You want to be treated with love, respect, and you want someone to be genuine. Someone could be wanting you guys to be genuine as well. Because I feel like a 3-party came out. If it wasn't on your side, it could have been on another person's side. But one thing for sure, you guys were talking about taking your freedom a lot. So, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel, Scorpios. I love you guys so much. And I'm sending you peace, love, and harmony. Please leave a comment down in the comment section if this resonates with you. Please like that notification button and click that subscribe bell as well. I love you guys so much. See you later, Scorpios.